Oh, that's lovely. I wasn't actually live. I normally don't have to hit go live. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. I wasn't actually live. Okay. What's up, Decoy?
Audio issues again. Give me a minute.
Okay. Well, while he's doing that, run that intro back.
It's unfiltered, no holds barred, two bar stool profits with a podcast star. You don't know where the night's gonna go. Could be a roast or a tale from the road. Yeah, it's truth with a twist and a laugh or two. Unfiltered talk just for me and you. So here's to the nights and the stories we share. Two guys and a mic with nothing to spare. Unfiltered, buddy, raise that beer high. Shooting the shit till the morning sky.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered. I'm an idiot. I didn't press go live and was sitting here talking to myself. Which I'm still talking to myself right now. Fucking weird. Anyways, we just got back from trick-or-treating with the little one. Got Hunter here. He's working on setting up. Hopefully he'll be in here shortly. Decoy and DA should be here, but like always, he's having audio issues. Any of the hosts, any of you watching, feel free to join us. Discord is open, and you can just hop into VC. We're going to have a Halloween edition. I've got a couple of topics to talk about. Maybe we'll talk about the new Scream trailer that just released yesterday. They're hinting, which it's already been confirmed, but Matthew Lillard will be reprising his role as Stu. And then today, Robert Englund got his star on Hollywood Boulevard. But there's something behind that I kind of want to be a whole entire topic. So anyways, while we were trick-or-treating tonight, I was the driver. Jess and Remy sat in the back hatch of the car. And we pull up to this house that has a fire pit and folks are around it. A couple of guys have beer cans. Me and Hunter were having conversation as we're pulling up, and we're like, hey, wouldn't that be cool if like we had our podcast, Two Drunks in a Bottle, live on Halloween? We're like in the front yard of my house, and we're having our podcast, and we're giving out candy to trick-or-treaters, and then we're drinking with like random parents. Like that, I feel like that would be like a new level of having guests. Give them like what, 5 minutes apiece. Be kind of interesting. Come on, Decoy, hurry your assy back up. Folks are out celebrating Halloween. What are some Halloween traditions that you guys celebrate? What is something that like y'all just make a standard? Today when I got home, I made taco soup. Something that I like to do. So like it was cold here, starting to get cold here. So that was kind of perfect. Oh yeah. Speaking of that house that we were talking about, so they kind of stole our idea. Remy got his candy, and then they gave Jess a damn Jim Beam bottle, little miniature shot. Freaking cool. What's up, Decoy?
Oh, not much. Just fighting this stupid freaking microphone again.
going cameraless tonight?
Yeah, going cameraless.
Hunter will be joining us here shortly. So did you take the kiddos trick or treating?
Yeah, as far as my knee would let me.
I was the driver. I let Jess do all the walking with Remy, and we just had the hatch on the car open, letting them ride back there.
Yeah, we just walked the neighborhood. We
You got that pickup truck?
just
Make good use out that bed.
I don't want to fight the stupid tonneau cover to get it off.
Freaking old people.
It's not user friendly.
Freaking old people.
Get off my lawn.
Hunter's getting his camera set up. I'm sure I've got a couple of topics that he'd like to give some input on. So have you seen the trailer to the new Scream?
But there's another one. What are they up to now? Like 29, 30, 40?
7.
I mean, why keep
6, 7.
repeating the dead horse? I mean, nobody goes to the theaters anyway.
What are you talking about? The Scream series is fucking amazing. What are you over there jabbering about?
Just put it directly out on, Netflix or Amazon and be done with it.
No.
I'm not going to go spend $20 to go hear some kid scream halfway through the movie.
Whenever I get a copyright strike for playing the movie trailer.
Not really, because I mean we can declare fair use because we're critiquing it.
Come on. All right, here's the trailer to Scream 7. Shit. Why is my computer being stupid?
I don't know. It just told me that Discord's not detecting your audio anymore.
Old tater tot potato chip.
What going on?
Where you been hiding at?
Do what?
Where you been hiding at, sweetheart?
Here, there, and yonder.
Let me guess, you saw Halloween edition, and you're like, oh yeah, here I got to be there.
No. I heard Scream movie and figured I'd chime in on that waste of time.
Well, hold on. Let's watch the fucking trailer, okay? Y'all shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're staying.
Beat a dead horse, Steve. Hell, they're beating a dead mule at this point.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
Motion detector. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, she's hanging from the chandelier. What's the chance that he rolls over at that specific moment?
Did you miss me?
Oh, shit.
You and your pretty daughter reminds me of where we grew up.
Well, you sure know a lot
Well,
about
one
me
good
for
thing
another
about this
monthly
movie coming
hiding
out,
behind
it'll
the
give the
voice.
Wayman brothers something to make another scary movie out of.
They're already in the process of making another scary movie. That was already a thing. They're bringing back Ghostface in the new scary movie. Like that is happening. But they're also going to be parodying the Terrifier.
Not this time.
I didn't understand this part. It looked like they went into a fucking safe room. Why are they in the walls? Like, the trailer showed that they like went into a safe room, but now they're in between the fucking walls.
I want to be a fighter, like
And
you.
why is this movie coming out in fucking February?
If you hurt her,
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
let's unmask this fucker.
All your friends died for just being near you.
Where is my daughter? Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now! Oh, you got it.
Yeah, she got him. Yep. Uh-huh.
Kid, you need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
He's not dead.
Yeah, she's a dumb bitch.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is gonna be fun.
So that was Matthew Lillard that just at the very end of it that said, "This is going to be fun." Matthew Lillard is reprising his role as Stu from the first one. Even though she dropped a fucking TV on his fucking head. And if you remember, he got stabbed and was bleeding out. But they're saying that he lived. All right, now you give your opinions.
So I do believe we've talked about this before with other movies that have been way overdone, and way too many of them have come out. And one of them is, you know, a movie series that I love, and that's Transformers. Well, they've gotten stupid with it, and there's been way too many of them. This is another one. Quit.
No,
Stop. It's time to give
no.
up. Stop.
There's
Just
no.
stop. You're not gonna.
They keep plot
stop.
twisting it.
Quit.
They keep plot twisting it. It's great. It's fucking great.
Well,
What
I
are
mean,
you talking about?
It's like the Fast and the Furious. I mean, when are they going to stop that crap too?
Oh, I can 100% get on board with that. 100%. They should have stopped it after Tokyo Drift and left it the fuck alone.
But how many times are you gonna plot twist something? I mean, come on.
Scream 7, bro. Okay, think about this, and this might be what they're doing. So think back to the first movie, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe, or no, it wasn't the first movie. It was like the third or fourth movie. Hunter might remember. Remember that they had a movie called Stab, and that's what Scream was based off of. Kinda was the movie Stab, and they were on what, like Stab 8 or 9 in that time frame.
Yeah, it was something like that because they were watching throughout all the series because there was a big fan that always gave all the clues and stuff like how to survive. But it was because of those movie series.
They may have even made reference to Stab in the first movie when the guy that was working at the at the movie rental place. I can't remember what the name of the place was, but when he was working at the movie store, I think he might have made a reference to it. I know he made a reference with Halloween because that's what they were watching during the party where Scream was just fucking going nuts. It was killing folks. They were watching Halloween because they were talking about Jamie Lee Curtis and trying to see a titty. Decoy, you agree with that? You agree with Tater?
Yeah. After, you start hitting the fourth and the fifth movies, you've already done well played your sequel limit. You need to stop. And that's any movie.
Yeah.
I don't care who it
Yeah.
is.
I agree with Decoy. Yeah. If you want to keep going after 4 or 5, release it directly to Netflix or Peacock or a streaming service. Don't go to the damn theater because you quit.
They
Just
never even
stop.
should have made Sharknado, and they made like 12 of those fuckers. They shouldn't have made the first one.
I was about to say, I didn't even get into that.
Some of the worst movies the worst movies ever made.
I thought you loved them. I thought we talked about that. I thought you loved those movies. You told me don't knock it till you try it.
I will
Who you
choke
talking
you
to?
with a I will
He knows
choke
who
you
I'm
with a
talking
wet
to.
rat. I will choke you with a wet rat.
I missed you too. Hey, here's Jess's. When she went trick or treating tonight with Remy, she got a free bottle of Jim Beam from somebody. They were giving away adult gifts too. I'm fixing to take a shot of her Halloween treat.
That
Thought we
works.
should just walked up. Could got our own.
We went trick or treating last night, and the sheriff's department was giving away free gifts to adults too. Silver bracelets.
Handcuffs? Yeah, I was gonna say, but handcuffs?
Damn, what'd you deserve silver bracelets for?
Hell, there ain't no telling. I'm sure they find something. Reckless looking with intent to kill or some shit. I don't know. Good thing the game warden wasn't there.
I sure have missed my co-host. Nice to hear your voice.
Ah, well, I figured, you know what? I ain't been around. Might as well jump in and.
I was going to message you, but I was like, I'm going to leave him alone.
Well, dude, between trying to remodel this house and trying to get it done so we can move in, trying to get my commercial pilot's license to fly a drone, and now I have went back to school to get my teaching degree. So it's been a wild ride the past month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, you got your priorities. Sounds like.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well,
his priorities are all wrong.
Well, I mean,
I
some
come
people would
first.
say that. You got to get a lot prettier than what you are right now and change some body parts around before you come first, buddy.
He come in at an awkward time.
Oh no! I
That's the
should
racist.
I put on the damn thing. Come on in. So he's like, here we go.
Oh, it's my time to shine, brother.
What's your opinion on the Scream series? They just released the trailer to Scream 7. Do y'all have that in Polish Sausage Land?
Wait, hold on. Before you answer that, just got to make a note here that I have to agree here also, Tater. You're going to agree with this. He's going to beat this into the ground like a dead horse also. With it pops in about the Scream 7.
Fuck you, Decoy. Fuck you,
he's
Decoy.
gonna beat he's gonna beat that horse just as hard as they've beat that horse the last 3 movies they've done.
It's because I'm a fucking supporter. Okay, when you like something, you stick with it. I'm a creature of habit. I don't like change.
Yeah,
keep up with the times.
BB drug addicts are supporters too, but you see them getting help.
Mama didn't raise no bitch. I don't quit.
5 years later. They've been doing this shit for 25 years. They still haven't figured out who the idiot is. They're never going to figure it out. They're just going to keep making more stupid movies because it's just, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
It's a high pumpkin.
The fuck is okay? I'm gonna show your pumpkins live on air.
Oh, great! That's great.
Kind of scared.
I'm gonna take that pumpkins.
Oh yeah, no, we're advanced enough.
They do Halloween in Britain.
So there's one of his high pumpkins. And there's the other one. So hold on. Where's the smoke coming from?
I can't find my pumpkin.
Oh, he has a thingy-bob in his mouth. Don't you see it?
A thingy-mabob.
Oh, that one. Okay. Now I see it.
Yeah. But the other one, I just threw the fucking thing inside and it came out.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Yep.
Wait, no, this is Halloween. Not
Hold on, people didn't get to see it. Let me save the picture so I could share my screen so everyone else could see it.
The weight.
This ain't weed. I said hide the weenie.
Put some pictures with what he's saying, because what he's saying is not adding up in my brain. It sounds like he's doing a lot of things with a pumpkin he shouldn't be doing.
Oh, I'm
Exactly.
doing something with the pumpkin. There's a hole in the back of the pumpkin.
Yeah, he can at least add into the chat.
I don't think that you can say that there's a fucking hole in the pumpkin. In the back of the pumpkin.
All right, Winkle.
Pumpkin lives matter too.
I mean, listen, where I am, it's not November, so I'm gonna have to struggle through You
No
know,
Nut November.
it's-
That's not a fucking thing.
yeah.
It's No Fucking Shave November.
Yeah,
No,
Exactly.
It's No Nut
Really?
December, I think.
Interesting.
Which is why I
No,
look
it's
like a
November.
freaking caveman right now.
All right, there you
Ooga
go.
booga.
I don't
Hey,
think you
and
can
I
say.
can read the chat.
I don't think you can say Ooga Booga.
Don't make me
That's
say other
racist.
things.
Did you read his name
Yeah, that's
in Discord?
Well, yeah.
I'm
Good
correct
point.
calculator 235.
Why'd you
Yeah,
put a
your
joint?
screen is coming through like in a vertical and not the other way.
Shut up, decoy. It's because I got these on my third monitor
He's not sharing the,
Oh, okay.
the application. He's sharing the window.
so that I could stack the pictures.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah.
You carved that yourself?
Oh yeah, that was all me.
Is there a tutorial
pump.
video of how you did this?
You said what?
Is there a tutorial video of how you did this?
No, there isn't. No. Why? Would you want one?
Why does it look like a character from fucking Schedule 1?
It does.
Does it really?
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
it looks like one of the characters from Schedule 1 after you done sold them some shit.
Shit.
Yeah,
you're
I'd say the
right.
bottom one does.
You're fucking right, dude.
It's the same pumpkin, Hunter. It's not two different
No,
pumpkins. it's the
it's the-
same one.
It's the angle though. Like the angle of the bottom one to me, it looks like a Schedule 1. The top one is, it looks different.
So back
Yeah,
to what
it
I
does
was
look
saying.
different, but yeah, it is the same one.
Back to what I was saying. What have you seen the Scream 7 trailer?
What's the movie?
Scream.
Screen? Yeah, I have a computer screen.
Scream.
I'm about to spell it out.
He
for
doesn't
him.
know how to
I'm
spell.
not gonna. It's like 3 in the morning, dude. No, I'm not gonna
Mm.
scream, dude. It's 3 in the morning.
He's fucking high like that pumpkin is.
Where'd you think he got the idea from?
Okay, Scary Movie. You remember Ghostface in Scary Movie? You ever see Scary Movie?
No.
Was it called
we aren't
Ghostface?
advanced enough.
I don't
No,
know
we
if he
aren't
was called
advanced enough.
Ghostface in Scary Movie. I don't think legally
This
they
is
were
what
able to
happens
call
when you
that.
try- after
Call him
Arizona
that.
tea and you smoke it.
They don't
Yeah.
sell Arizona tea in Polish land.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
He has a
Shut the fuck
special special order.
There's no way that Arizona has a tab in Poland.
Yeah, they do.
There's no way.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Hold on, let's find out.
Yeah.
Here goes Mr. Google it.
Yep. He's gonna Google.
Somebody's
it,
got to
and
do it.
He's gonna use Gemini AI to like.
And then we got ChatGPT somewhere in the background as well.
Yeah, ChatGPT is gonna start fumbling, bro.
So
We're looking for Arizona tea in Britain.
in Poland,
No, Poland.
Might as well
He-
do
Yes,
both.
do
It is
both.
sold in
Do
Poland
both.
in most supermarkets.
Yeah, you can buy it for 88 cents. I don't know what that is in Polish money.
88 cents. It's cheaper than fucking here in the States.
The
It's
problem over in Europe,
$1.29
though,
here now.
is that virtually nobody knows that they have it over there.
Well, no, it's in every store.
So y'all know who Robert Englund is, right? Everyone in this room knows who Robert Englund is.
No.
Yes.
Really? Are you going to say no to everything Cosmetech? He played
Yeah.
as Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm
okay.
Street. The original, not the fucking remake.
What's who's Freddy Krueger?
Can I time him out? Can we take a vote on
Yes, kick him.
We'll just put it back in the waiting room.
it? Well, then he's stuck with his own thoughts because I don't think he has a role.
No, now nobody can hear you.
No, just you. You muted him on your end. He's not muted on our end.
Wow.
Oh, we can do that?
You're
Hold on.
really smart.
There, now you can't hear him.
Everyone's muted Cosmetech except for me.
You fucking.
I did a super mute.
Oh shit. So
Oof.
Robert Englund got it.
I didn't know I could get that from my phone.
That's fucking
kinda-
annoying. That's fucking annoying.
That's cool.
Leave Cosmotech alone.
Leave me alone. Stop touching me.
He said something. What did he say?
Something about
What'd he
touching him.
say?
Touch me there again. I think that's what
No,
he
no,
said.
no,
It's
no,
baby
no.
touch me or baby hit me one more time. It's not touch me again.
Oh, he's singing now.
Yeah,
Okay. He
he's
can't
singing.
scream, but he can sing. Okay.
Yeah. He's in an a cappella group. Did y'all know that?
I'm glad I can't hear it.
I know one thing.
Wait, is this live?
He needs to get some
Yeah,
sort
this
of
is
a
live.
noise cancellation for that stupid keyboard.
His keyboard is his microphone.
Is that what's lighting up right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I got him on mute. Type away.
Yep. Hold on.
Do you really have
let
me
me-
muted?
I do.
Let me this, and then let me bump up
Yeah.
my.
Is he still typing?
There we go. Enjoy this.
Hey,
He can't hear us
thanks.
now either. He's deafened.
I'm joining Hunt mute of Cosmotech.
So, oh,
Nice.
all right. Thanks for showing up, Cosmotech. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Oh,
Just
jeez.
remind me if he popped back in that he's actually server muted and deafened because I can't get him until he's back in here again.
So, anyways, Robert Englund finally got his star on the Hollywood Boulevard today. After all these years, finally got it.
Just in case
Oh, you
anybody,
mean he's still alive?
Yeah.
just in case anybody's confused, that's the Hollywood Walk of Fame, not Hollywood Boulevard.
I thought it was on Hollywood Boulevard.
It is on Hollywood Boulevard, but it's called the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Most people don't know it as Hollywood Boulevard. They know it as the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
How the fuck do I know
Yeah.
it by
Yeah.
Hollywood Boulevard if no one knows it by that?
Well, yeah, but you kind of go into it though. I mean, we're movie fanatic.
That's true.
Not a
Anyways,
if you're not a movie buff, you're gonna know it as the Hollywood Walk of Fame, not Hollywood Boulevard.
That's fair.
so the shitty part about this is you realize that they have to pay, actors have to pay for their
Oh shit.
Hollywood star.
Yeah, I found that out.
Like you have to be nominated, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's got to be a thing.
why is Decoy server muted? Decoy was server muted. Why? If you're nominated for that, why?
Because the history of the Hollywood Walk of Fame started as a promotional gimmick from the non-official Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. So it was literally just some way to get more tourism to come down to like the Hollywood area. So there's no governing body that actually controls the actual Walk of Fame. They have the.
What are you talking
the
about? There's
people
not a
who
governing
coordinate it.
body. There's literally Hollywood Chamber of Commerce's Walk of Fame committee. That's a governing body.
Right. But but it's not a corporation. So they have no money. Okay. They have to go out and they have to get permission from the city. They have to get permission from the store owner in order to put somebody's name in the middle of the sidewalk. Then they
Yeah, that
have
makes
to,
sense.
then for the actual star and everything, it's the responsibility of the person who's receiving it to literally pay to have it put in. To them, they see it as an honor.
So
I mean, there's been artists that refuse to do it. They said, no, I don't want it.
So there's an application fee, which is $275. That's nothing for someone famous. selection process. So before you even pay the fee, you have to be nominated. So that's where I thought the whole process. They have to be nominated. Then they pay the application fee afterwards. On top of that $275 application fee, it is $85,000 for the star itself, which either the recipient can pay for or a sponsor can pay for. And it is used for the creation, installation, and maintenance of the star. But they have to have a sponsor. It's not just for sale. Like, no actor could just be like, "Oh, I want to have a star. I'm going to pay $85,000 and be on Hollywood Boulevard."
I mean, I get it. I mean, you mentioned it kind of earlier to me, and I said the same time. I'd be on the fence about it. Like, I see both sides to it. Yeah, it does suck, but I mean, if you got the money and you're up there, yeah, I would like to be remembered. I think that is an honor. But at the same time, like you just said, maintenance and all that with it, yeah. I mean, I would do it. Like, if I were to get nominated and I had that money, why not?
But you're telling me it took from the late 70s, early 80s for Robert Englund to finally be nominated? Rob Zombie has had. I'm pretty sure Rob Zombie has a star on the Boulevard.
Not sure. But yeah, going back to England though, I mean, yeah, he's been in countless films. I was kind of shocked that it did take that long to do it.
Never mind. Rob Zombie does not have a Hollywood star.
Yeah, I wasn't sure on that one.
Here you go, BB. You want to know who got a star before him?
Who?
Steve
Justin
Irwin.
Bieber?
No, Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I mean, I give him props though. I mean, he literally went after all the craziest, animals he could find, or whatever it was, and just like, I'm about to go wrestle this thing, So yeah, I give him props.
But do you know who has the most stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Bro, there's a lot of fucking stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I didn't realize there's so many.
I don't know. I'd be able to guess that one.
One person has the most stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Who's that?
Gene Autry.
Name sounds familiar.
Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay.
Cowboy country and western singer from like the 40s, 50s, and 60s. He's got one for the motion pictures, one for radio, one for recording, one for television, and live performance. He's the only person that has received a star in all 5 categories.
I mean, that right there, that holds an honor. I mean, is there anybody that's close to that though? Like, who would be the runner-up? I guess.
Bob Hope would be one. Tony Martin, Mickey Rooney. They all have like 4 stars. Then you got a lot of people that have 3. Because you're gonna because there's gonna be motion picture, radio, and television. Because a lot of the people who are in radio went to television also. So it's kind of a lot of a blur back and forth on a lot of it, but I mean, you got people who are also in recording and live performance too, because recording is, like Whitney Houston and all these singers and everything else. So you can have dual that way, unless they don't perform.
John Carpenter got his star this year as well, and he's fucking dead.
Mm-hmm. I mean, still, that's
how do you get your star after you die? That's some fucked up shit right there.
It is, but at the same time, it's like his memory will live on through that. I mean, not just that, but it's a nice little token, I guess.
Like at that point, it becomes a memorial.
It does, but I mean, at the same time, it's still nice to see that.
I mean, hell, look
You
at Paul
know,
Rubin.
not
He just
forgetting.
got his and just croaked.
Freaking, they gave Fran Drescher one this year. Annoying ass Fran. Her annoying ass voice. Woman that played as the nanny on the show The Nanny.
Yep.
She got one this year. Are you fucking kidding me?
You didn't care for her?
No.
See, when I first seen her, I guess on film, it was what was that movie? Jack with Rob Williams. I think that was my first encounter with her, was seeing her through that, and then The Nanny later. But yeah, I don't think the voice ever bothered me.
In 2024, they gave Batman a star. Batman. As a whole.
Like,
The
see,
character,
that's what I was about to ask.
the character itself. Batman.
Batman?
That's odd. I could see a nickname like saying Batman and then having their actual name, whoever voiced during that time or something. Because the original from the animated series to like the games and all that, he had passed away. I forget his name. I have to look it up. Kevin Conroy. Um, he was a voice for a while, and like I said, he came in with the video games as well. I remember when he passed away, that was something I did, was went back through and played all the Batman games, like from, I think it was Arkham Asylum first, all the way up to the current one.
Oh, yeah. Batman as a whole.
That's odd to me. Yeah.
They have the animated character as the picture. Who the honoree is Batman. There was guest speakers: DC President, Publisher, Chief Creative Officer Jim Lee, SVP and General Manager Ann DePaz, and official GWR adjudicator Michael Emprick. Dedication of the 2,790th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So yeah. And it was the first superhero to be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's cool. So I'm looking up kind of with you. It says it's also near the stars of like Adam West and Burt Ward, who are, Batman and Robin. I think that's kind of cool. But I mean, to me, it seems odd that as a character, like that's who they honored. I mean, I know that role has been played throughout many different actors. So it's still kind of hard to see that though.
It's beside the co-creator of Batman, Bob Kane. That's cool. That the co-create, it's near the co-creator.
Yeah.
But it's still weird.
Yeah, 100%.
That you dedicate, that Chris Hemsworth got a star last year. Not a whole lot of people this year that I cared for were on there. I mean, John Carpenter, Jessica Chastain, Fran Drescher, Gal Gadot, Lisa Liu, Christina Ricci, Naomi Watts. Isn't Naomi Watts dead? No, she's not dead. It's just weird. There's like no rhyme or reason to it. Like you had to be nominated, so anyone can just be like, "Oh, I got stupid money to blow. I'm going to nominate somebody."
And it took like this long too. Like, so it says the unveiling ceremony was in September of 2024. So it's like this is the very first one till all the way till now. It's like, why would they start doing it now? Is that something that's going to be a thing too? Are they going to start doing characters now?
Now, I think Robert Englund picked his day. I think he wanted it to be on Halloween.
Yeah, I would respect that.
Which is cool that he, would have got to choose.
I mean, that dude is a horror legend. I mean, it wasn't just Nightmare on Elm Street. He's played in a lot of horror movies, whether they be like B movies and stuff like that. So I totally get, Halloween. That's cool that they were allowed to, have made that happen.
Oh, I didn't know. Did you know he played on I really never got into Stranger Things, but he played in season 4 of Stranger Things.
I didn't make it to season 4. I think I finished season 2 and I just kind of fell off of it. But that's something I need to go back into because that was a decent show.
Why are you being all quiet over there, Tater?
I'm just listening.
What's your opinion on this whole Walk of Fame and the selection process and Robert Englund and all that?
Well, I always thought it was run by like a board or something, to where the board was like kind of like, I guess, the Country Music Hall of Fame or the Grand Ole Opry, where there was a group of people that got together and was like, hey, these are the people that are nominated. We're going to pick so many people to join this year, and those are the ones that are going to get. I didn't know that you had to pay for your own star. I didn't know you had to be sponsored. I thought it was something you got selected for, and it was supposed to be this big, like big to do and something to add to your resume. I didn't know it was all that. I'd learn something new. I think it's bullshit.
I said the same thing.
I think it's bullshit that they have to pay that much money to pretty much put their self on it.
I mean, because it's not that much, if you think about it.
But still,
for them,
no. For them, it may not be that much, but still, you're having to pay $85,000 to put your own name
after getting nominated or something like that.
After getting nominated, you've got to pay the money to put your name on something that's supposed to be prestigious, something that's supposed to, show how good you were at whatever you're being put there for.
No, just to be on a
tourist
trap.
The only thing that makes this to me would be like under maintenance. That would be the only thing I can understand, is to keep it clean and stuff like that. Since it is your name, like, you would have to pay the maintenance fee for that 1 star. That's the only thing that makes sense. But for it to be that much, though,
for as many stars that's on that thing, there's no reason these people should have to pay $85,000 as a maintenance fee. That's just freaking ridiculous. That's stupid.
Right.
Like, that's stupid.
I can understand a fee, but not that high. No.
So there's only.
I can see it for like Marilyn Monroe, where people get down and kiss the stupid thing all the time.
There's only 5 people that have declined the star. Clint Eastwood being one of them.
Now, he deserves to be there.
Yeah, but it's probably that mindset too. Like, why should I have to pay for that?
And also, it's like, I'm big right now anyways.
I earned that. Julia Roberts. So Clint Eastwood has reportedly been nominated multiple times, but he remains uninterested. He just refuses to do it. Julia Roberts, she avoided the recognition, preferring to focus on her work. So absolutely, she doesn't want to do it. Prince declined the offer twice before his death, and just said that he just wasn't ready. That could be a money thing too at that point.
No, that's religious for him because he was a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Madonna, she turned down the opportunity in the 90s. Who gives a fuck about this person? But Oprah Winfrey. She was selected as an honoree but never had a ceremony, suggesting she didn't want the prize.
I mean, I get that people would turn it down just for that reason. I mean, maybe not just for that reason, but just that saying like they don't need it. Like it's like everybody knows me already. Like, yeah, it would be cool, but I mean, I'm not into it. I'd be all right with that. Like that's respectful.
Well, I mean, that's like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. They accepted, but they have never scheduled their ceremony.
I was fixing to go into that too. Alongside Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, Denzel Washington accepted his star but didn't show up to his ceremony. George Clooney accepted his star but didn't show up to his ceremony.
So those are two that actually have it. They just didn't show up for the ceremony.
Al Pacino actually accepted his star, but he didn't schedule a ceremony.
Right. I was talking about the other two.
They never set up they're the same as Al Pacino. They never scheduled their ceremony, but they accepted it. So their stars are there, right? Their stars would still go there, right? Or do they have to schedule a ceremony for their stars to be put in place?
No, it's got to go through a ceremony and everything.
Okay.
So then
there's just an empty spot where their star should be.
I'm pretty sure like they have an amount.
They have a spot for it. They just got to wait for him to say, yeah, I'm ready to go get my star put in, pay the extra fees or whatever, and have the city come out and put it in.
So I wonder, like, Denzel Washington accepted the star but never set a date for the ceremony. Do you actually get the star? What if you're like, fuck that Hollywood Boulevard? I don't want it on the Walk of Fame. I want to keep my fucking star. I want to treat it like a fucking YouTube play button. You know?
I would wonder if there's a time limit too to that, to where if you get to keep a certain spot for so long until someone else takes over that spot or that plot.
I feel like it should be like if you have a certain amount of time. If you don't schedule your ceremony, oh well, you're out the money that. Like if you didn't spend the money or you did spend the money, you're either out of it or you lose your place, and you have to go through the entire nomination process all over again.
Right. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, to me, like if you didn't do it by that time, anyways, you really just didn't want it. I mean, unless you're going through financial stuff, which I kind of get at the same time, but for the majority, most of them probably just didn't really care about it.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna make a nomination for the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Who are you making a nomination for?
Donald Trump.
He already has a star, I'm pretty sure.
Well, he deserves.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Like I said, I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, you probably have it for TV.
Yeah, he has one. It was vandalized in July.
This year?
Yeah.
Of course. He needs another one. Well, fuck it. Since Trump already got one, why not? We'll just put J.D. Vance down there with him.
He got it back in 2007.
That would be for The Apprentice.
But they don't have.
Oh yeah.
It says Trump's. It doesn't really say why, but it does say The Apprentice, the Miss Universe pageants. But it doesn't really say why he got it.
Maybe it was still like a well-known figure. Everybody knew who he was.
But I guess back in 2007 when he got it, they don't have it updated like they do now to where to tell you like when it happened, where it happened, all that.
Yeah.
It just tells you that the ceremony date.
Have all of them listed there.
I'm skeptical about Wikipedia.
Wikipedia will actually tell you the actual address of where the actual stars are.
It's at 6801 Hollywood Boulevard. It's on their website. He got it for television though. That's what he got it for.
Yeah.
I mean, like
now you need to go to Google Streets and find out what stores in front of.
You had
a triple X bookstore.
You have people call it asking for the removal of his star. Like, bro, he got it back in 2007. Leave the bro star alone. Like, fuck off. His star.
Stupid.
So Tater, you were talking. We talked about Scream 7, and it's played out. It's played out. What do you think about? They remade it with the new Pennywise and all that from the original, and now they have the TV series that is starting to air. Welcome to Derry. That is given the backstory a little bit about how Pennywise. Right? It's the backstory of how Pennywise became Pennywise.
Yep.
What's your opinion on that?
Leave it alone.
I don't know. I think they are answering the
why
question.
Why are you gonna screw up a good thing?
I think they're answering the question everybody wanted: is what happened before all that.
The original It is, of course, they're never gonna.
Oh, that was the creepiest. That was the creepiest fucking one. The new Pennywise. The new Pennywise. They made it fucking kid friendly.
The remake. The remake was made to be able for kids to watch it.
Yeah, well, they wanted the new gen to be aware of it. Yeah.
And yes, I understand, given the backstory for where and how it became it. I understand that. But I don't 100% like the fact they're doing it in a TV series. I mean, I guess a TV series is
it's so that they can spread it out further. They can tell a story further.
I guess a TV series is a way to get more of the story out there. You can spread it out over many seasons.
Well, not just that. Think about just one. Think about just one season at 1 hour episodes.
Yeah,
You're
it
talking
needs to be one season.
One season, 8 hour, or one season, 1 hour episodes, 8 hours continuous of that show. Like, you can draw that and tell so much of a story in that time frame. Like, I know what you did last summer before they came out with yet again another remake, which wasn't horrible, but it wasn't that great either. They tried to play off of they took a lot of stuff out of the first one, but the TV series was a fucking banger. 100%. They went a whole different direction with it.
So here you go, Bronson. You're talking about putting it in a TV series and being able to drag it out, an hour episode. You do 2 episodes a week. That's 2 hours a week.
What show do you know comes on twice a week? Besides the nightly
none
news.
of them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For example,
bad example.
Everybody has a cell phone, right? You have a cell phone. Hunter has a cell phone. I'm sure Decoy, even at
Decoy still has a landline.
Even at the same age as Dirt, Decoy probably still has a cell phone.
He still has a messenger. He has a messenger pigeon.
I got the jitterbug. No, I got the
He's figuring it out.
The big ass freaking numbers that I gotta see.
His internet's still dial up.
Everybody has a way to access the internet.
His pen and paper is still chisel and stone.
I can go to work and get the backstory of it on my cell phone just by listening.
That's fan fiction. That's fan fiction. You're getting. Yeah, it is. You can listen to
the book.
You can listen to
the entire story from right there.
Stephen King.
He might be honest.
Stephen King.
I
don't believe that Stephen King gave the backstory of how Pennywise became Pennywise.
Well, but the film and the books are different though. So like the book could have.
But the problem is that Derry is a city for everything. So Pennywise has to be a part of 11/22/63 also, because that takes place in Derry also.
Stephen King 100% gives you way more backstory to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And
The books are usually like that.
So if you watch the movies are out of order when you listen to the book, because what they done in the second movie
I stand
was
corrected. He did
actually
give
part of the first
backstory in the
movie.
book.
I could see it. Yeah.
So why am I going to watch a TV show when I already know the backstory to it because I've listened to the entire book at work?
Okay, so put it this way though, you got to think of a lot of people that don't watch movies or not really movie buffs. I mean, I guess in this instance it'd be more like book wise, but I mean, if I'm watching a movie of it and I've never read the books or anything, that's all I'm going to know. So I'm always going to have that question, and this stands for me: is who was it? Like, how did he become? And I didn't never read the book, so I never knew what happened.
So let's pretend like there wasn't a book. Let's pretend there wasn't a book. Because hold on.
Before we go there, that's the problem. People watch the movies and they don't read the book. The movie only covers 10% of the book.
Well, let him finish. Let him finish. Wait, he's not wrong. I mean, he's right.
Think about this. Pretend like the book didn't exist. Tater's exact statement was, I have a phone in my pocket and I can Google the backstory of whatever. But you get into fan fiction, which is what I was getting at before I stood corrected on Pennywise. Like I admit my feats. But think about if it wasn't a book and you're trying to look up the backstory, you're getting fan fiction at that point, so you can get multiple people's perspectives. And a lot of people write fan fictions to stories that don't have an ending or what a beginning of the story was of what that character would have been beforehand. And you're going to get that fan fiction of someone's exact, what they would consider their version of it. And a TV series can do that where the movie lacked it,
But the only thing with that would be is that it goes back to Tater's original response would be that in this case, it doesn't apply to that. But you are right that some movies do get created and it leaves a question or two behind that a TV series that can explain. But yeah, with the It thing, like he's right. I mean, the book would apply to it, but how many people actually read the book?
Well, a prime example would be, there's no book, but there were video games of it. The Twisted Metal series came out way before the TV series ever came out. And the games gave you backstories, but great.
I mean, the games itself try to do it, yeah. So, I mean,
but
the TV series, like, they give homage.
They paid a lot of homage to PlayStation, a lot.
So I look at it this way, okay? You can come at me and say, "Oh, I'm an It fan. I love It." And my first question is going to be to you, well, if you're such an It fan, have you read the book? Well, no. Well, then you're not an It fan. Well, I love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I'm a Harry Potter fan. Have you read the books? Well, no. Well, then you're not a Harry Potter fan. If you come to me and tell me you're a fan,
that don't have books because I don't read.
If you come to me and tell me you're a fan of something, a movie in particular that has a book, or even like Transformers with the cartoons, and you say you're a fan of it, but you've never seen the cartoon or you've never read the book, well, then you're not a fucking fan. You just like the movies. It's not being a fan.
That's a good way to put it.
That's liking the movie.
No. So that's
a good way to put it, like with the cartoon series.
I'm a fan of The Godfather. I have read the books. I have read the fan fiction books afterwards that continue the story. I've read the actual fan fiction books that go before the story. And I have actually watched the movies, and I do not consider Godfather 3 part of the Godfather saga.
A lot of people don't.
Well, Francis Ford Coppola even said he did not want to create Godfather 3.
I didn't realize there were Godfather books, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, and believe it or not, like I myself, they left poor Johnny Fontaine so much out of it. There is so much information in the books on that character that you could literally make another movie just on Johnny Fontaine and tie it back to the Godfather.
So what's your opinion, Decoy, on them creating the Welcome to Derry series.
Like I said, they're going to have to go from more than just it because Derry is all throughout Stephen King's universe. Derry is part of a lot. I mean, a lot happens in Derry because Derry is. Stephen King's actually said this in numerous interviews. He goes, Derry is my hometown in a warped universe. And that was the same interview that he said that in, where he says that he writes stuff that scares the living hell out of him. So
yeah,
And that's what
easy for
makes him
him.
so damn good.
So
Right, and that's what. And so
you're
Derry to him is a easy place for him to set everything because
and that goes back to Tater is being afraid of like them messing that up just because it's so connected.
so you're looking at
right,
the It series, Insomnia, 11/22/63, like Decoy said, Bag of Bones, The Bird in the Album, which The Bird in the Album was a 1981 short story and was the first to actually feature the town of Derry, Secret Window, Secret Garden, and The Road Virus Heads North.
So that adds perspective. Like, is Welcome to Derry really just going to be a It series, or is it going to be more open to all these other, books and or I guess titles or whatnot that would be released in it?
It's going to be it.
What they're gonna do,
I
Hunter,
think
is they're gonna
they should pay homage.
it's gonna be an It series because it's gonna be easy for them to get the viewers if they relate it to it because everybody knows it.
True.
Like everybody knows it. They know who it is. They know somewhat about what it come from and what happened. So it's easy for them to relate to it. A lot of people don't know a quarter of what BB just read off from Stephen King.
Now, what I do like that most films do, they have Easter eggs for the people that actually know about this. Like in your case, you've read the books and stuff. You would know more pieces to it. So, like if they were to put an Easter egg in there that say us, didn't read the books or anything, we wouldn't really pay attention to it. We would have just skipped right over it, to where you would have saw it and been like, "Hey, that's from that book." I think that's what they should do if they don't, have any plot towards anything else. I think Easter eggs should be a cool way to add into it.
So Insomnia actually ties into it because it is a cosmic metaphysical being. And that's what Insomnia was about, was a cosmic metaphysical being tied to the town. 11/22/63 was a time traveler, so they could tie that in somehow. Not exactly sure. Bag of Bones was a story about a ghostwriter dealing with supernatural events. It is technically supernatural. The Bird and the Album, it doesn't really give a description of what it was about. Secret Window, Secret Garden, it was they used Derry to reflect the protagonist's state of mind. So not sure how that one could tie in either. And then The Road Virus Heads North, a horror writer's journey home to Derry is the focus of the short story. So don't know how that would play it either.
So let me ask y'all a question. Does anybody actually know what it really is?
No.
I had it pulled up earlier.
If I'm going off like memory and stuff, no, that was always a
he's
question.
in the shape of a clown, but I don't know what.
But he takes multiple
What he would be
he takes multiple shapes.
Multiple forms.
Right.
It can take the form of pretty much anything.
Yeah, he's a fear is what he goes off of.
He takes form based off of what your fears are.
Yep.
And in that in the movie and in the book he takes the form of a clown because of
That's basic.
It's
that's everybody's fear.
It's a malevolent, ancient, shape-shifting alien.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what they described it as. Yeah.
Yep. And you'll never see it in his true form.
You
He
might in
always takes
Derry.
shape of something else.
Now, yeah, you might be able to see it in the TV series. I can see them trying to pull that, but even in the books and stuff, if they didn't do it, I think that would kind of ruin it.
But that would ruin the whole TV series if they showed it in its true form, because even in the book never once references him in his true form. Never
Yeah,
once.
I can see that.
Well,
Because I feel like they're going to do the story of the person it,
so
and they're going to say he's related to that somehow.
in the book, since you've read the book, was it an asteroid that brought him to Earth? Because it said that he was on Earth for millions of years or whatever. So he was here for a long time. Did the book reference? I'm assuming the book would have had to have referenced that an asteroid hit, which is what brought him here.
In the movies, that's what they always portrayed it as. Was that it was a carnival of some sort, and he was a clown, and that's kind of how it
Give me a
happened.
minute to answer that question, because I have the book on my phone.
Because it says that he came from a dimension called the Macroverse, crashed into the planet in meteor millions of years ago.
Because yeah, I remember the movie they kind of portrayed it like that, to where it was like the carnival area, which was underground at that point, which was why he was in the sewers.
See,
and they just said that's how he was a clown. Was it crashed in?
Listen to this shit, Hunter. So, you know, they talked about it in the movie anyways, but think of another movie that does this. So he fell into Earth, he went into hibernation, and then he wakes up every 27 years to feed on fear and the flesh of the resident. What other movie can you think of does that?
I already know the movie you're referencing right now.
You want the song? You want the song, Hunter? There's literally a jingle.
Yeah, I feel like I
It's
should
got
know.
the name of the movie in it.
Yeah, the jingle literally has the name of the movie in it. Jeepers, creepers.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers,
Where'd
yeah.
you get those peepers?
Yeah, definitely. I knew it sounded familiar, but yeah. Would you say that as the take?
That right there is a movie that's been fucking overdone.
Yeah, they should have stayed away when they brought it back. I remember when we tried to watch it, and I say,
oh, they've made another one. They did.
Oh, I know.
Reborn, and then they made another one after that. Like you should have stopped. You should have stopped after the first one. The second one was decent.
The second one was alright.
It was not near as good as the fucking first one.
I didn't say that. Yeah, I just said it was okay. I'm all right with the second one. The rest, yeah, they can.
So another one they've done that with, that they keep trying to redo, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So I've learned some history on this one. Me and Jess just recently watched.
Before you go into that, the actual name is called It: Welcome to Derry. So they're only going to focus on it in the Welcome to Derry.
I didn't realize that it actually had the it in it. I thought it was just called Welcome to Derry.
Yes. No, it's
okay.
Welcome to Derry. So it's only going to be focused on that. It. Right. It's going to be the prequel to the other two.
So
I think they should still add Easter eggs, though.
Me and Jess were just watching. We just finished a few weeks ago a TV series on Netflix, the Monster Inside the Gene Story. Us in the South call him Gene. They called him Geen up north. It looks like it should be pronounced Gene, Gein. That's fucking Gene, not Geen. But anyways,
as we know it.
You know, they claimed him as a serial killer. He only killed 3 people. Like that's all he ever killed. It takes 5 to be a serial killer.
But that was earlier times.
But he would dig up dead bodies and would take the skin off those dead bodies and wear it. So, for one, he was nuts. he had his mama in his fucking head, and that's where they came up with Psycho with Norman Bates.
Yep.
So Norman Bates references Ed Gein. Then remember he was cutting people's skin off and wearing it. That's where Texas Chainsaw Massacre became a thing. Was based off of Ed Gein.
Yep.
And Buffalo Bill too.
And the bad part with the Ed Gein, the entire Ed Gein thing was Ed Gein didn't realize, or like he was always wondered why they were making movies about him, but not giving him royalties off of those movies, which is like
it's valid.
Valid. Yeah. I mean, he was in a fucking nut house, and he didn't understand why he was in a nut house because he was like, he didn't remember ever killing people. He remembered digging up dead bodies and skinning them. He remembered doing that. But he never remembered actually killing anybody. And he spent the rest of his life in a state mental institution and did not understand why he was there. But did you know that is what Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based on? Hater?
No, I didn't. I learned something new today.
It's a good TV series. You watch Sons of Anarchy, right?
No.
You never watched Sons of Anarchy? I thought that you had.
No.
Anyways, the main character of Sons of Anarchy plays as Ed Gein in the new TV series. And it was a really good series. Y'all should watch it. You'll learn a lot about the guy. You'll actually feel bad for him. I honestly did feel bad for him. Like when he was like, after so many years, it was like he was there for 20 or 30. They had fast forwarded, and he had been there for like 20 years or so in that mental institution. He was like, why am I still here? It makes you feel bad for him because it's like he's kind of a normal guy. He's slow. He's mentally challenged. So you kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah. Perspective, I guess.
I mean, you did kill 3 people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Perspective.
But as long as you're on your loony meds, you should be good and you shouldn't kill nobody. Your mama won't come into your head. And I guess Friday the 13th technically would have been based, like, loosely
I wouldn't
based.
say based.
Loosely, what word am I looking for?
You're saying it right. Loosely based.
I guess it would be loosely based, where his mama was in his fucking head.
Yeah.
I mean, the first Friday the 13th movie was his mama was the killer in the first one.
Yep. It's definitely got the same theme, I guess, is what you would kind of say to it.
Look what they done to us. I must pay.
Yep.
They did do a good job on the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They rebooted it for like the 4th time.
Yeah.
And they did a decent job on it. And that was what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. And they were supposed to be making a second one because they did leave it on a cliffhanger.
Now that's another one they need to kind of end, though. I think they are kind of pushing it to its limits, but I do kind of want to see where that second part is going to end us at.
Well, what movie was that? Me and you were watching the other day. We watched it last weekend, and they left it on a fucking huge cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd have to look at my Plex.
Yeah, yeah, okay, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hang on, let me look on my Plex.
Yeah.
The Strangers. The Strangers Chapter 2. So now they're on movie number 4 with The Strangers. Because they did the first Strangers. They did Strangers Pray at Night. They did Chapter 1. And then now they did Chapter 2. And honestly, I thought they were going to wrap up Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
I did too, yeah.
But then I was kind of with you in the movie because like I was like, oh, this is getting good. And then you pointed out, you're like, at the end of the movie, you were like, oh,
it
got slow and music or something happened with like the music or something like that. And you're like, yeah. And then it fucking credits started rolling. I was like, the fuck? And you're like, yeah, I knew that was about to happen, BB.
So what got me was realization of how long we've been watching the movie. Yeah, that was the point where I was like, we've been watching this movie for a good minute. Like this movie can't keep on going, that long. Like it's been a while since there's been a movie that surpasses a certain time limit. And that was the first factor. And then there were certain parts where it got a little slow, and I was like, yeah, I feel like they're about to end it. And so when it did, I wasn't that surprised. But yeah, I'm ready for that one to kind of finalize. Because that one, I feel like it's starting to drag a little bit, especially if they do another one on top of the next one.
So this leads into my next question to everybody: what scary movie have you watched that didn't have an ending that you wish they would finish it? Or so two part. So you get multiple movies. Scary movie that didn't really have an ending that you wish had one, or one that had an ending, like they created a whole separate movie for the ending, and wish it didn't happen and they would have ended it a different way, or they would have just left it the way it was.
Huh. Okay, I got the second part, and I'm trying to come up with the first part. And this could be throughout any time,
anytime.
Older movies, new movies. Okay.
Yeah. Anytime. So the one that I wish they would have just left alone and didn't end it the way they ended it was Halloween Ends.
You stole my second one. Yep. That was it.
Fucking Halloween Ends.
I agree with you. Yeah.
That movie, I was so fucking pissed off with that movie.
It really didn't make much sense.
The way they fucking did it, to where this motherfucker took on an entire mob of people single-handedly.
And that was a badass ending. To that. Yeah.
Fucking amazing. To lead into the newer one. And he's off in a fucking cave as an old man, hurt and injured. And I'm going to pass. I
was okay with that.
I'm going to pass the torch off to this fucking prick that we don't have any story about at all. It's just some random fucking guy that just so happens to kill some people when he was a kid or whatever it was. I can't even remember. Yep. I won't go. That one is not on my rewatch list.
Troubled teen is where I would put it. Yeah.
But you fucking make him the fucking killer. And you're watching this entire movie because you're just like, fucking Team Michael Myers.
He's gonna come back.
I would compare Halloween Ends to being as much of a disappointment as Halloween 3 Season of a Witch was. Nobody watches Halloween 3 Season of a Witch. Nobody, except for probably Decoy. Nobody watches that bullshit. Nobody. They skip it every year.
They kind of fucked Michael Myers up.
It didn't have Michael Myers at all. Because thing was, the Halloween series was never supposed to be about Michael Myers. It was supposed to be an anthology series. And they were supposed to, it was supposed to, I think it came out around the same time as, Creepshow did. I think Creepshow came out in the late 70s when it first started. Decoy, correct me?
Give me 1 minute.
The third one, I think, came out in the 80s. So that might have been about the same time Creepshow was coming out, where they had a plan for it to be like an anthology series and going to tell multiple stories.
82.
82?
Yeah.
So that's about, when did Halloween 3 Season of a Witch come out?
I don't know, but Creepshow was also written by Stephen King, by the way, too.
Yeah. Wait, the TV series or the movies? Because I know
the movies.
Okay, because I'm thinking of Tales of the Crypt when I'm thinking of the TV series. Yeah. Tales from the Crypt. Creepshow though too.
Yeah.
But Season of the Witch came out in '82.
Halloween 3 was completely fucked. Because they were going more about like the behind of the mask, and I think they were going more of like what the shape actually was. Because Halloween 1, he wasn't even the shape. They formed the shape in Halloween 3, and he became known as the shape in Halloween 5 is when he became the shape. Because I think Halloween 4 was Curse of Michael Myers or Return of Michael Myers. Yeah, it was 4 was Curse of Return of Michael Myers. 5 was Curse of Michael Myers, which is where he became the shape. And he was a part of some there was some satanic ritual group that was like following him. We're into your shit now, Tater. Like what we were trying to do at the beginning of this month. We're doing it tonight, bro.
I mean, you got me ready for this.
Me and Tater tried to do this, but just us two together. Yeah, we needed more people to be able to bounce off of.
You need a lot more, point
so
of views.
I kind of agree with the whole Michael Myers thing. That was in the Halloween.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Like you looked forward to
Literally
it.
took mine.
You really did. You really did. But
like after having that badass scene,
then you got disappointed in the end. So you
knew at some point he was going to come back. He was going to be the original. It was like, okay, this is it. He's about to kill this kid at some point.
They didn't even show the bitch putting him in the fucking chipper. How do we know that she didn't just stash him somewhere? Jamie Lee Curtis is the true protagonist or the true antagonist. She's the true antagonist. Michael Myers is definitely 100% a protagonist. 100%. 100. I'm
now
team
you want to
Michael.
talk about a movie? You want to talk about a movie that they should have kept going with because
that wasn't
they
the
left
question, but
it,
sure. Or no, it was.
No.
Kind of.
What the hell are you talking about?
It was a 2-part question, but yeah, okay.
That means you're not wrong, Tater. Yeah.
I'm fucking lost.
All right, so repeat the question, BB, or both at this point.
All right, so it was what horror movie should they have just stopped and like didn't like the ending was good the way it was, or which one had an ending that you wish they would have rewrote the ending? That's pretty much how I worded it the first time.
Never mind.
Kind of feel like it was a little bit different. It was like what ending that you did not like that they should have stopped before that.
Yeah.
And
then which one
I
had
think that was the second part.
Which one had an ending that you didn't like
that you would change?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it was one that ended that you didn't like, and the one that you wish they would have changed. That was the 2 parts.
Oh, well.
But go with your keep.
I can
go
tell
with
you
your keep
how-
going. Because you're actually getting on a
tell you-
keep going rant, and you haven't had that all night. You've said stop, no remakes. So I want to hear
I'll
this.
take this as an answer. Yeah.
So a movie that they should have kept going with because they ended prematurely. They only made 2 of them, and that is The Collector and The Collection.
Ooh.
They were in the middle of production of the third one. In the middle of
it. In the middle, yes.
I feel like when they ended The Collection, there should have been another one that followed.
They were literally in the middle of production. Like they were wrapping it up type
They had
bullshit.
shots. They had shots to do the teaser and stuff for it. They never made an actual teaser, but it was like promos.
I think funding funding fell through or something like that?
Honestly, it's been a minute since I looked it up, but it was whatever reason it was, like they ended it during the production because they did start.
They just need to do a TV series on that one.
That movie should have kept fucking going.
Yeah,
I'd have watched it.
Bro, he fucking put him.
Ready.
He fucking put him in a crate at the end. He put the fucking collector in a crate. The fuck are you doing?
In the promos and stuff, he'd come back.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it on YouTube, and we'll watch the promo.
Well, like I said, I don't think it was a video promo. I think it was pictures, like shots.
All right, well,
Like, that they
I'll
released.
see what I can find on it.
Yeah, because he made it back somehow. Like after being in a trap, like he came back. There was a couple of different shots. We'll have to let BB share a screen or whatnot if he finds it. But yeah, it was in the middle of production. Like we were ready for it. Like I looked it up and I was like, dude, they're coming back with this one. It's it's still far out, but they got shots here and there.
Hunter. All right, hold on. Let's see if Reddit has it.
No, I'll look it up.
Well, just a year ago, just 1 year ago on IMDb, they're saying it's back on track.
Good. It needs to be. That follows what Tater just said. There needs to be another movie. As long as it follows that storyline. They can't redo anything. They have to follow that storyline.
Yeah, don't shift shit. Leave it the way it was and keep going. Don't change nothing because you'll ruin the whole damn. You'll ruin it if you shift anything or try to change something.
And they were going to call it The Collected.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There we go. They own something. They own something. They got it going.
No, I can't. If you find pictures, post them in the chat, Hunter.
Yeah, because I remember what they looked like.
They got fucking. Hey, looking up at the images of The Collector 3, they got Don't Breathe, the dude from Don't Breathe, on there. That was a fucking good movie. They shouldn't have made the second one of that one. They should have left that the fuck alone too. That was one of my favorite fucking movies. Jess and Hunter got tired of that one after a while. It's like every once a month I was watching fucking Don't Breathe. It's about a blind man, and I can relate.
I have a movie that they should completely redo, and it's not because it was a bad movie. The movie was really good. It's the prop they used to portray said thing in movie that really needs to be redone.
So you want it because of the new CGI effects and such, to see what they can do with it.
They need to go back and redo Annabelle.
No.
But actually make the doll the actual Annabelle doll. Don't use that porcelain fake shit that's not her.
We just watched the new Conjuring as well here recently, and it was a disappointment. I'll 100% tell you it was a disappointment. It had jump scares. I was asleep through most of that movie. I woke up like halfway through. The movie was a disappointment. It was such a disappointment.
Well, that movie may have been a disappointment, but if you
the raggedy doll's fucking creepy, just like the fucking porcelain doll's creepy. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Well, you don't have to watch it.
The only doll that doesn't creep me out is fucking Chucky. That's the only doll. That's the only doll that does. And my favorite version of Chucky is the Bride of Chucky version with all the fucking stitches and shit.
Speaking of this, has anybody seen Megan 2.0?
It wasn't that great either. They turned her into a fucking hero. I wasn't happy with it either.
They completely ruined Megan.
Go from a fucking horror movie to she's a fucking super bot.
Yeah. I watched that one the other night. I was like, it's okay, but it's not Megan. Not what Megan was supposed to be.
All right, so I'm gonna post the link in chat. This is a Reddit post that he found pictures of the canceled movie back when it was supposedly canceled.
The Collected.
There he is.
Like, it looks so good.
I would have definitely yeah.
So did he escape the box? I have so many fucking questions.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. You know he escaped, but what all happened? That's the question.
Dude died. He
What
killed
happened
dude.
after he escaped?
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on,
And
hold
did
on,
dude-
hold on.
And
Is that dude's wife? Is that dude's fucking wife?
yep,
It
sure
looks
is.
like her. So would that be the
And
daughter?
what?
Did the daughter
Yeah, it's
grow up?
gotta
Is that
be.
the fucking daughter?
And what happened to old dude that he's been chasing for fucking? They've been back and forth for fucking over the past 2 movies.
There. Well, there's
There he is.
he's
There he
there.
is.
So that means he plays in the motherfucker. Sitting in a fucking jail cell. What? Wait. No. Is that the guy that actually is the collector?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
I think it is.
He doesn't look exactly like the main actor.
That's the main actor, but that's not the main actor in this picture here.
I don't know. Like, he looks the same in that
It
shot.
could be the angle.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Or actually, yeah. After looking at it on my screen, that's definitely the same actor who was the main actor, not the villain.
It pisses me off because that one was such a slept on movie, and I don't know why it was so slept on. Like,
So I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna throw this out there just in case, by some odd chance, you people that are doing that movie or done that movie stumble across this podcast. Finish it.
All right.
Wait, so I still got my answer.
Decoy still has to go too.
Okay, I just want to make sure we were going to pass that.
I'm still thinking of my first part.
You stole my second part for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
We can
have the same second part.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I'm just saying you got my second part on that one. You want to go and say about now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my first part would be I Know What You Did Last Summer, the movie, the newest one. Have y'all seen it? I know BB has. Do y'all care to see it?
No.
Could I put spoilers in the title?
Well, see, I was going to ask in chat. Yeah, I was going to ask in chat right here before I say spoiler alert.
We only have one person watching. We got old Timmy. Timmy, hit up the VC. Come on, bro.
All right, so spoiler alert for any viewers watching it, after the fact. For I Know What You Did Last Summer, the newest one. The way they ended that one with the main character being from the the original movies turning into a villain, that one kind of got me. Like, I really didn't really understand like how that happened, just because he lived through the experience and was a victim to turn into a villain somehow. Like, with his given storyline and how he made it to that point, like, I think that shouldn't have happened. I didn't see it coming, and I don't see why it should have been. It wasn't something that was like, oh, I didn't see it coming, but I probably should have. It wasn't, that sort of narrative. It was just a unwanted ending that shouldn't have happened.
Equal, you've been quiet for a minute. What you got for us?
Well, you know me, I don't really watch a lot of these stupid, scary movies, so I'll leave that shit to you all.
All right, so open it up to him. What movie had a ending or whatnot that you
just
like?
in general.
I really wouldn't say it's a movie, but it's more of a TV series.
TV series could fall into it. There's one TV series that I can think of off the top of my head that I wish it had a ending and never got its ending. And me and Hunter watched it for an entire fucking summer. My name is fucking Earl. Great fucking TV series. And they left it on a cliffhanger and then canceled the fucking series.
Yep. That's like Hello Tomorrow. If you haven't seen that one, you've got to watch it.
Is it in black and white?
No. Funny you say that. It is based in the 50s, but it's all color, and it's got a weird twist. I had to watch it 3 times to catch all the stupid shit because it gives you Easter eggs all the way throughout, and if you blink, you're gonna miss it.
Yep.
But the ending, they left it open for a second series, and that's been 4 years ago. I don't think that second series is coming.
Yeah, I hate shows that do that to where it could be something and you really want it to be, but it just doesn't happen. I really hate that too. Hmm.
Yeah, I am like still waiting, but I am at that point where I don't think it's gonna make it.
Yeah. I've had a couple shows like that. Uh, I'm not sure what's worse. A show that kind of leaves you to an opening to where they could have done it, but they kind of ended it at the same time, or a show that just cuts you, on a cliffhanger. To me, I think the cliffhanger is probably the worst.
Well, we've got the reverse effect right now with a show that we're watching to where we thought it had an ending and it was done to now
Yep.
it's back and we don't understand why, which I'm not complaining.
Right now,
the
yeah.
show's a good show, but Mayor of Kingstown literally did their last season what we thought was their last season, and then they just started airing their new season, and it's like, wait, what is going on here?
But
Because
it scares me.
they ended it.
Yeah,
But now
they could have ended it. Would have been
now
good.
are we going to start getting stupid? Because that's where when you think something has an ending, that's when shit starts going south, and you're just looking at money at that point, and you're like, okay, is it going to be rushed? You got to start thinking about those things. Is it going to be rushed, or are you going to start popping out season after season? Because the thing was, when Mayor of Kingstown first started, when we started watching the show 4 years ago,
Yeah.
4 years ago, when we started watching this fucking show, we literally watched the first season, and it took them a year to make the second season, and then the third season dropped like 6 months later. So, like, your gaps got slower or got faster.
Yeah.
It went from that really long gap to just fucking quick, just popping it out.
I've always said that phrase to where
Now this is a Taylor Sheridan show. Just so that you guys know. So I mean, dude's fucking popping series out left and right. Tulsa King, Yellowstone, Lioness, Mayor of Kingstown. Like, dude is fucking popping out some series.
Yeah.
And all of these series were in the midst of being made during Mayor of Kingstown, which might be why we had a year gap. Because I think he did start out, didn't he? He started out like on his own type shit. Like, no one was really picking him up. Paramount picked him up, but he wasn't like huge. They were just giving him shots with all these series.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his first one was, but I know he had that falling out with Sons of Anarchy and stuff. He had that, and they all said that that's what inspired him to just do his own thing, and he did it.
Go back and watch Sons of Anarchy, and me and you've talked about this. Go back and watch Sons of Anarchy. He spelt Sheridan different, so you would think that it was two different Taylor Sheridans until you look Taylor Sheridan up, and you're like, oh,
Or just watch
wait,
one of his shows.
the fuck? Well, no, the reason I said look him up is because he actually plays in Yellowstone.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you were to watch it, you'd be like, "Oh wait, that is the same guy." That sort of aspect.
Which he bought. Quite a bit of the property during Yellowstone. He bought quite a bit of the property in 4 Sixes.
Yep. I didn't know he did the Yellowstone. I know he did the 4 Sixes.
No, 4 Sixes is the ranch that he bought.
Okay, I knew he bought some property or something like that, or paid in with it or something.
No, I was just saying Yellowstone was his series, but the Texas scenes, a lot of that was filmed on his ranch, which he bought a lot of the 4-6's land.
Gotcha.
Multi-million-dollar fucking pieces of property. And with Yellowstone too, you know, he them guys, anyone that rode horses, they had to be professionally trained to ride them horses. He wasn't like just putting folks on there and doing that fake bullshit to where it looks like you're riding a horse, but you ain't actually riding that fucking horse. He made sure that you fucking knew that horse and all that bullshit.
Well, yeah, which a couple of actors, they had, you know, the experience too. Like, you know, a lot of them, they had it. But yeah, to go back to like what you just said with like Mares of Kingstown, you like you were trying to do, like bring it back. You were talking about like them kind of like ending it to a point where they didn't have to go to another, you know, season or whatnot. I've always said, you know, the same phrase with either a movie series or a TV series is like a rubber band. You can only stretch it out for so long. Now, yeah, is it cool that they are doing another season of a show that you really like? Yeah. But at the same time, it can be scary because you never know how much it gets stretched out to a point where it'll just pop and it'll, you know, in this case, I guess, flop. That's what scares me, especially with Mares of Kingstown, because it's a really good show. I just don't want to see them go downhill at some point. I'd rather see them ended on a high note.
Mayor of Kingstown slept on. 100% slept on. There's a lot of people that I've talked to that are like, back to what Taylor was saying earlier, Taylor Sheridan fans, but they only watch. They're like, yeah, I'm a Taylor Sheridan fan. Well, what makes you a Taylor Sheridan fan? Oh, I watch Yellowstone. Well, there's so much more to him. Lioness, work of art. Tulsa King, work of art. Like, what makes you a Taylor Sheridan fan? You know, are you actually watching all of that certain director, writers shit?
So
no, you're
not. What about the sequels to Yellowstone though? There's that too, because I know for you, you didn't really care for them as much, but it adds to the story.
I could not watch 1896 or 1880, 1886, 83, whatever it was, 1926. Whatever the fuck. I couldn't watch.
1883 was rough.
I couldn't watch the off seasons. I couldn't do it. It just, for one, like when they brought Tim McGraw and Faith Hill in, horrible actors. They're not good.
1883 was rough.
They're not good at it.
The other one was better, a lot better. 1883 was rough. Like I had to push myself through it, and it really wasn't much of a reward. But just saying, like, okay, I kind of know the backstory of way back then, even though I didn't really need to. It kind of brought a perspective. Okay, this is how they ended up on the land, and then the rest of it is how they kept the land. The second sequel was a lot better, which I'm not going to be able to persuade you on to be able to watch it, but it was a lot better. Like I really liked the second one. I think they are actually coming out with a new season to finish up everything on it.
Have y'all seen the trailer to the new fucking Predator? They have ruined Predator. They have ruined, absolutely, completely ruined what Predator looked like. Completely fucked him up. He looks
Someone
horrible.
asked me that. Someone asked me, have you heard about the new one? And I was like, they're not. Are they seriously doing it? They're like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And I looked it up and I was like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like they shouldn't have.
All right, guys. Well, on the Predator note, I've got 10% battery left on my on my cellular device that I'm using. So on the Predator note, I'm gonna bow out and let y'all have fun with that one. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Why are you leaving it alone? Go put that phone. Go put it on the fucking charger.
Don't fuck with Predator.
They already fucked with him. He looks horrible.
Hold on, let him talk. He only has.
Which is why this guy won't watch it.
Same.
I'm not wasting.
Oh, I'll wait till it comes free before I watch it. 100%.
I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm not even gonna watch it free because I'm not wasting those minutes or that hour of my life to watch it.
I watched the last one that they did, and it was like it wasn't even decent. Like it was okay, but it was not within the Predator series. I guess.
Yeah,
wasn't worth it.
There's no point.
Yeah,
You know it's gonna be bad. you know it's gonna be bad. You know they've screwed it up. So why
Up
watch
to the
it?
point where they did AVP, Alien versus Predator. That was the point where I just kind of bowed out. You know,
Why-
Alien or AVP wasn't really bad. Like it was just one of those movies. Is like, okay, that's what we're doing now, and that's
I
like I said,
wa-
that was where I bowed out.
yeah, I watched AVP and I was kind of like you, Hunter, to where it was like, okay, so this is where we're going with this now. All
Yep.
right, you did okay with it. It wasn't the best, but it was tolerable. But I'm not
Yeah,
watching anything else you do at this
yeah.
point.
I checked in, and like I said, nothing really got better. So I was like, okay. And the last one that they did, where they went way back or whatnot, yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't for me. I was done after that. I was like, yep. So I'm in the
no,
same boat.
yeah, you've completely took a good thing and ruined it. So
What's up, Amy?
it's. I'm gonna watch the original Predator.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm gonna consider Predator, not this shit they're trying to do
No.
now.
They overdid it with CGI. I don't know how they fucking did it, but they overdid it. Before you go, Tater, what is a Halloween tradition that you do every single year? Whether it's something you cook or whatever. Like tonight, I made taco soup. That's something that I normally try to do at certain times of the year and the
So
cold months. But is
this
there a
is gonna
tradition?
sound this is gonna sound goofy, and everybody's gonna say it's a tradition because everybody does it, but it's been a tradition for us for the past. Well, we've been doing it for the past 3 or 4 years. We go because of where we live. You have to drive an hour to actually trick or treat if you want to go door to door because people around here we live so far apart that you can't really do it. So we have started our community college actually does a trunk or treat every year that we've started going to, and they have costume contests, they have a DJ out there, they've got 8 to 10 food trucks. Our sheriff's department gets involved, our departments get involved. We actually had one of our towing services out there last night with a car upside down on his wrecker bed, um, throwing candy out and all that. So we've been doing our trunk or treats the past couple years at the college, and it I don't like crowds. I hate crowds. I hate a bunch of noise. I hate loud noises. But it's really fun. Kids enjoy it. They get to hang out with their friends. They get to get out there and dance and act a fool in their Halloween costumes. So that's what we've been doing the past 3 or 4 years, and it's turned into a tradition for us, 100%. So that's that's what we've been up to.
Yeah, I mean those are becoming very popular right now.
Well, Tater, I know you're about to die, not literally, but literally. Uh, miss you, bud.
It happens to everybody eventually.
Miss you, buddy. Wish we could be doing this together on Friday nights.
Well, hopefully in the near. I don't want to.
Your seat's
You know.
open.
I don't want to. I don't want to spread false hope for anybody that does have hope of me coming back. But in the near future, the Unfiltered may go back to its regularly scheduled programming. I'm not giving
Like I
a
said,
I'm not giving a definite answer on that. I'm just saying
You
there's a
see
good
that
chance
I
it could
haven't.
happen.
I have not posted your position available. Your seat's open. I'm winging it like
Yep.
always.
like I
We
said, priorities,
I
man.
literally went about 10 minutes into tonight's podcast without actually hitting go live on the YouTube side.
But yeah, it's just
Because I'm an idiot.
with everything going on, it was better for me to do what I did, instead of having to
at Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, be like, "Hey, dude, I'm not gonna make it." It was better for me to just let you know, "Hey, I got to step away," and do what I got to do to take care of me, my 4 kids, and my wife.
Life happens. I ain't mad at you,
And
brother.
it all comes down. It all comes down to priorities, and unfortunately, my priorities are here.
Like BB said,
but
sometimes life gets the best of you.
Your priorities are right here. Come back.
I didn't say that.
No, he said his priorities are here. He
I
just
agree with
named.
that,
He just
yeah.
named off some
I
kids
was
and
arguing what you
he
said.
named off some kids and a wife, and like, yeah, I get that you have those things. They're great sometimes, but this is great all the time. Like, have a little bit of greatness in your life.
The frying pan gonna be coming through the room from Jess in a minute.
Nah, she's asleep.
Luckily,
the kid's still awake.
Luckily, I'm in the living room, and Ashley's in the bedroom in there asleep. So
I ain't scared
she
of
didn't hear
her.
nothing.
I'm more scared of the kid that's fucking commenting on her YouTube. It has me and you being thrown through a loop for fucking 2 hours.
That was the best clip of her just calling you out, though.
That was horrible.
That does look like him.
That entire night
that was hilarious.
That entire night was fucking horrible. Like me and Tater both. He at one point got up to go see if Ashley was awake, and he's like, "I don't know where the fuck this is coming from." Like the looks on mine and his. I think we were probably both beginning to be inebriated that night, and it was like, yeah, what the fuck's going on? And she's sitting right there the entire fucking time. The culprit was sitting right there.
I mean, I was on YouTube chat. I was chatting with her.
And then that's
A
when
10-year-old.
that was when me and Tater started looking at the chat and we're like, all right, hold on. All right, nope, yep, we can see it. We get it now. We get it now.
Yeah.
Words are
When it was
starting to
about
be
to light, I was like-
misspelled and shit. She stopped using Chat GPT and it fucked her over. AI should have just continued to be her best friend and spelled all the words correctly, and me and Tater never would have knew. But no, she had to
and you know
get
what's
cocky. That was the problem. She had to get cocky.
And you want to know what's funny, BB, is there's a couple times she asked me how to spell words, and I told her, and it just said.
That's where inebriated
Watch you
came in.
something.
That's where inebriated came in. That's unfiltered right there. We get drunk as a fucking skunk, and our kids are asking us questions, and we don't understand what the fuck they said. We just answer.
Yeah, 100%. But not given, I will talk to BB off air and give him a specific date. But I do intend on coming back full time here in the near future. That will be something I'll get with BB about, and he can post it or do whatever he feels the need to do with it. But I will be coming back on Fridays here in the near future.
Oh yeah,
We
man.
are
Good talking with
looking,
you.
we are looking at a move-in date the week before Thanksgiving. We're looking at move-in date into the new house. So it'll be sometime after that.
He ain't got many options because we're gonna be coming down. We're gonna be coming over to him before you know it. 2026 is fast approaching.
Well, I hope those pictures that I sent you earlier. I hope those pictures I sent you earlier kind of light a fire.
I mean, I'm not coming during the season, you know.
Okay.
We'll talk about it off air.
Hey guys, it's been fun. Love y'all. I've enjoyed it. It's been nice talking to y'all, and I'll hit y'all up later.
Love you, brother. Take it easy.
See you, man.
Later, guys.
So me and Decoy have to give an update on a video that we watched, and I'm going to play the video back. I have to find it. It happened in PA, right?
Chat. Yeah. Alexandria. It's in this chat for this VC.
So we have to give you guys an update on this, but I'm going to play the original video so you can see it again. I don't think Hunter ever seen this video unless he watched the podcast.
So much. We have an update on a scary situation that we first told you about last night on the news at 11. Right now, police are trying to track down this trio. 2 nights ago, they showed up at an Alexandria home making threats, wearing Halloween masks and costumes.
Okay, I think you said something about it, but yeah, I haven't seen the video.
This ongoing investigation. Our Katie Lusso has been following the case. Katie, from the first glance, you think it's a prank, but it turns out to be a lot more than that.
Yeah, initially, but this went way beyond being a joke. What these 3 did has left people across the city shaken up. Tonight, police are searching for them. And I think an important takeaway here is that this could have ended much differently. As the chief emphasized this afternoon, people have the right to defend their homes.
We're actively searching for you. We're going to ultimately find you.
Something's wrong with this guy's head. That police chief said something's absolutely wrong with it.
This disturbing video. Alexandria police shared an update.
When I first saw the video, to be honest with you,
His head is not proportioned to his body.
But Chief
I know mine's not. I know mine's not, but his really is not.
I think it's the chin. Like, he really just doesn't have a chin. It's just
he ain't got a forehead. He's got a fucking 5 head, bro.
To me, it's the chin. The forehead I could see. The chin is what kind of throws me off. It's just it just hangs off.
My dad recently just died, so it's just like I'm just glad I was there.
So the update to this is, so we thought it was a home invasion. All of our opinions that night was like, shoot first, ask questions later. Like, that's what would have happened. That's what would have happened here in the fucking South. The bullshit that happened there wouldn't have happened here.
No.
It ended up being fucking family members. It was a fucking prank.
So was that something like they submitted in, or is that something that just somehow they found and
I'm gonna
posted?
let Decoy cover that, because Decoy is the one that found the information on that. I'm gonna let him cover that part.
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Let me get my deal over here.
Because yeah, I mean that's something like it's weird to happen, and to see it happen as just a viewer, like that would I agree with you all 100%. Like, protect your own, do what you got to do.
They're lucky some shit didn't fucking happen. They are absolutely fucking lucky.
Yeah, they're
100%.
extremely lucky because the subjects that we're seeing in the viral security video were actually family members of the victims pulling on what the police say is a prank. Well, I have a FAFO message for you. You would have done that to me, you would have been having some free air conditioning by some lettucillin.
Okay, so when you say prank, are you saying the video itself was a prank for everybody else, or it was a prank amongst family members?
It was family members pranking one of their own.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify and make sure we were on the same page.
Yeah, so basically it was like their kids pranking their mom or whatever. It's like, that's just plain that stupidity.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain links that you go to if you want to prank somebody, but that sort of aspect, especially after there's been movies and real events that have occurred with leading into stuff like that, that's stuff you don't do. That's a little too much.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm sorry. I would have been, shoot first, ask questions later. Because
Yeah, I was gonna say you would feel sorry if something were to happen. Yeah, you would feel sorry if something were to happen. You took action and found out later, oh, this was a prank. Well, at the same time as you're like, well, this is why you don't do that. It's that point to where you don't cross that line because of that. There's that risk.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sorry. That's just, stupid people are, wondering why they will always, get, shot at. And it's
Yeah.
like, this is a damn good reason.
I mean, everybody has their stupid moments. Of course, stupidity, that's the thing. But I mean, you don't mess around with that.
To do it to your own fucking and they actually did damage to that house.
Oh,
They
really?
broke some windows at that on that property. To do that to one of your family members, I hate to tell you, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm pressing charges. You're gonna fucking be held. You're being held liable for the vandalism that you created, family or not. You're coming out of pocket for that shit. Windows ain't cheap. You're fucking paying for it, whether I gotta sue you or not.
And they're lucky if they get that. I mean, you come off of what we just said, protect your own. Like if they had a weapon or something like that and they took action on top of it, you might not even get to the point to where you're able to sue them. You just went ahead and took action and found out that was a family member. I mean, that's devastating to find out you shot one of your own. I mean, if it makes it to that point to where you're able to sue them, that's another thing too. But I mean,
that's a horror movie in itself. Can you imagine that fucking shooting somebody that's a family member of your own and pulling the mask and being like,
it was a prank.
Fuck.
Seriously. Yeah.
Like I
That's
just
terrible.
literally just killed one of my own. The fuck?
Yeah, that's terrible to think about. I mean, to put that on anybody, I mean that would be the worst.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
Guys.
but I mean,
Oh.
it's but it's kids nowadays, they don't really care.
Yeah. That's truth. I mean, I get it. We have TikTok and all that, all these viral videos and stuff like that. Everybody's trying to come up with the next big thing or the biggest prank and all that. That's cool. That's always going to happen. Everything's going to keep on, piling on top of each other. But to go that far into the links of it, I mean, it's not worth it.
It's not.
It's not.
No, it's not. I mean, to kind of give you an idea where this actually happened. This happened in a area that was once part of DC in Alexandria, Virginia. But when Virginia cut themselves out of DC, it no longer became that part. So it's like a bedroom community of DC. And the people there are, for better use of words, strange as shit. There's good parts of the city and there's bad parts of the city. And when I don't know where they actually said this actually took place, they never actually said the block or whatever. But by looking at it, it looked like it was in not the old town section where the history and everything else is, but close to it. But I could be wrong. It could be toward one of the not so great parts of Alexandria.
Based off of just like neighborhood surroundings, it didn't look like a bad neighborhood, but it was a bunch of older houses. And with older houses and such, like I live in an old neighborhood. In the specific road that I live on, we know everyone on that specific road, but there's 2 streets over, you hear gunshots. Like it all depends on the area, and that looked to be an older house. 100%.
Yeah.
You can't judge a book by its cover.
Well, no, that's the problem with Alexandria. Those older houses are the more expensive houses because that's the classic Alexandria. That's what everybody wants. More than likely, that house right there, that but in that neighborhood, you're talking anywhere between 2.5 to $4 million for a townhouse that's over 100 years old.
Oof. I believe it though.
Because it's prime real estate. It's history.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like American history all the way through, right there. So when they break windows and everything else, you just can't really run out to like Anderson Windows and get a new painted glass. Well, you can, but you're going to have one window that's going to look completely jacked up from all the rest because all the other ones are like original windows. They got to go get
Yep.
this artesian type glass to get it replaced. So instead of paying $100 for painting the glass and having it installed, you're going to be paying $300 to $400 for the same painted glass just so it can match the windows.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would never be the same. I mean, it still isn't the same.
Right.
Well, guys,
I mean, it's just
we-
so jacked up.
we've been going at it for 2 hours. It's been a wonderful Halloween. I've enjoyed spending it with you guys. We've had some good conversations. Mainly, we've talked about horror movies. Decoy remained quiet. We got talking about old houses, and it piqued his interest. But we're not going to bore you with Decoy's interest because he's old, and he's
It's
not.
been 100 years.
He's not an architect, but he may have helped design those houses. And if any of them are still standing, there's many of them still here. They won't burn down because they're made very, very well, not poster cutouts like they are nowadays. You guys catch us on the next episode of Unfiltered. Don't know when it's going to be. I'm just going to put that out there. I honestly do not know what my schedule is like on Unfiltered. It's just me right now. And beggars can't be choosers. I bring people in when I can bring them in. But I ain't sweating it. It is what it is. Horror or horror movies? Horror. I said those two words differently, right? Horror. Horror movies. Amy asked the question. Horror.
Okay, I was gonna say I need context.
Or horror movies. Horror.
I mean, either or. It depends on the mood. I mean,
if it's 1 a.m., it's not 1 a.m. yet. I had double check the time. It's only 10:40. I'm in for a horror movie. I'm not in for a horror movie.
Yeah.
Him and my fucking southern dialect, I swear, he just fucking harps on it.
Yeah, no, because you want to go get some dessert in the desert.
I mean, he's one of them that Wisconsin, like that fucking annoying accent, Wisconsin. Fucking everyone sounds like a fucking fake ass New Yorker that over pronunciates. Taking shots at Hammy here.
I was like, you keep talking. He's gonna show up and
he's not gonna show up here. He can't show up here. He's not here. Just fucking over pronunciates, but then I under pronunciate, and he's like, "What did you say? What did you say? What happened there? What, y'all?
Oh, he killed us on that one.
Fucking on Two Drunks having Hunter fucking taking
Yeah.
shots every time we said y'all, and we don't realize how often
Hey,
we
I
say
followed
it.
through. I made up for mine. Every
Yeah.
time he called it out, I even called my own. But
Don't realize how often you say y'all. You really don't
you
understand.
got that right.
You really don't understand how often you say y'all.
Yeah, we don't.
That literally, that's an English class that you put a apostrophe after the Y to spell y'all.
It's a common tongue down there. Yeah.
Like, that's taught in our English class how to fucking spell it.
Yeah. Can't leave the house without learning that word.
Yeah, you learn to say y'all before you learn to fucking be potty trained here in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned how to fried chicken before I was potty trained. All right, guys. Till next time, I'm the Delta BB. We'll catch you on the next one.
No, I mean, you didn't really lead it off as we had to call ourselves out.
All
You
right,
said, "Oh, we'll
guys.
catch you on the next one."
Until next time, I'm the Delta BB.
Tall ass leprechaun, aka Hunter.
The grumpy old boomer, aka Decoy.
We'll catch you on the next one.